Hello, guys. I'm live. Kind of waiting for somebody else to show up. I'm hoping Blackie and Sarah can pop in there. It should be like Sunday morning at the show that they're at. The Oddities and Curiosities show that Sarah's showing her art is this weekend. And from what I have understood talking to them, Sarah's doing really well selling stuff. So hopefully they'll be able to pop in. Like I say, it's Sunday morning there. And I don't know where Ed and Bob are or if they're coming. I haven't heard nothing from them, so I don't know. We'll just kind of keep going to see what happens. So, hello, Andrew, if you're still around. And Trash Cat, hi. And Grasshopper, hi. And Mojo and Cat, hi. And who else we got? Craig, hello. Getty Nona, hello. Oh, Patty's here. Hello. I haven't heard from him, earlier, but he didn't say if he was coming in or not. He was just talking about some other stuff. Mickey M, hello. So, I suppose I could throw up oh, there's Bob.
Well, actually, I'm just pushing buttons for Floyd. It's Floyd.
Pushing buttons for Floyd. Hi there. Hi there.
Did you hear that little high squeak hello we gave you?
Mm-hmm.
You like Pam, don't you? Yep. You and Yazzie. Birds of a feather.
Daniel, hello. Well, I'm sitting here with a blanket wrapped around me. Because it was either that or go to bed and cover up with blankets. So I brought a blanket out here to cover up with.
Hey,
it is, I don't know what your weather's like, but it is 12 degrees here.
It's about 60, and we have severe. If you look at our map, look at Chattanooga, it's impressive what it looks like.
Big Steve.
And there were tornadoes today. Hey,
oh,
Big
no.
Steve, I've got some info for you, but I couldn't find where you had messaged me. So if you'll message me again, I'll find you. It's a drug deal, Pam.
We've had high winds for the last 3 or 4 days and cold temperatures. And like I say, it's like 12 degrees outside right now.
Hey,
of course,
Trash
it's
Cat.
not that cold in the house, but when it gets that cold, you can definitely feel the cold air coming from the windows and stuff.
Oh, yeah. When we first were in the Ark, that house was built in 1900. And those were the original windows, that would slide up and down with the weights in the wall on each side. And they were called a volunteer donated replacement. Worm ran over there and jumped in my seat.
I see her.
Wormy.
She's all comfy. I don't know where Stir's like running around getting into something.
Ed said he had
I got the blanket wrapped around me, and part of it is like on the floor, so she was all curled up on top of the blanket. And she got quite mad at me when I tried to wrap myself up more, and she kind of growled at me. Oh, there she is. She's got it again. Say, can you hear her?
She sounded like a wild boar then.
She lets me know when she doesn't want me to do something. She's so silly.
I'm going to just stand here for a moment and give my mice their rat chow, rat biscuits or whatever. Because they're all... Let me show you this.
Oh my goodness.
That's just one of them, and that's just second floor. There's the other one. This one I cleaned out couple of days ago. That one I've got to do. But I don't know if you can see in there, but this is where see the babies.
Yeah. You need to get rid of some of those. They need to be fed to snakes and stuff, Bob.
Well, I'm feeding them to them, but I told the guy at the store I'd let him have them for $10 a mouse, and he said I only sell them for $2.99. And I said, well, so he said he'd still give me $1.50, but he had just got some from somebody, so he said he would take 50 from me soon, and I'm like, I'll have another 50 by then. That's not all of them either. I have a 10-gallon, or is that a 20? Maybe a 20, and it's got probably 20 in there. Not nearly as many as these. Alright, that one's done. I've got some of them that are pretty cool. Some long-haired ones and genetics, you know. Bob gotten the rats. Right. If Ed were keeping reptiles, see, I could send him some over there with his artwork. But he's not. Feet therapy. What's wrong with feet? He said in some chat, oh, it was last night in the reptiles thing, that he had a traumatic brain injury from a car wreck, I think. Talking about somebody having one. You guys sure are cute. Sure are cute. Oh, there's one with a black eye, like that dog on the Little Rascals. It went quiet. Are you still there?
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking. Well, I got my shrimps from Mark Shelley and 2 plants. And then I got another snake yesterday from Underground Reptiles.
I saw that.
I thought it had gotten out of that little cubicle thing, cube thing, but then I reread the description on them and talks about how they love to burrow, and I thought, So when I got home from the Ark at 8 tonight, it was out. So I tried to get it to eat. Last night it would just strike at the defensive strikes, you know. And you all have drank all your water. Almost all. Get them some water and they'll be good to go now. Look how they clustered up. Put some bird seed on there. There's a gang of them. There's some babies there. Gosh. What I got yet? Well, I feel bad for anybody that has foot problems. My feet bother me if I don't wear the right shoes. They have always. I remember Ed and I went to Knoxville one time a few years ago to some of the fish stores up there, and I drove with my shoes off, and then when I got out, I didn't want to put them on, but I had to. Ed is very patient with me. Not like you, Pam. Ed is very patient. Foot therapy is a tad different. For crystals, wow. I didn't know there was a contest or a giveaway. I miss all the things. Is that what he won, foot therapy?
Does he won No, he won $20 off on crystals from Belinda's store. $20.
She's got some awesome crystals. I remember when they were doing that auction or whatever for Deb's grandbaby. I loaded up as the prices were right. Do you think they know that they're organized by color and they're already trying to eat out of that? Let me see here. I got seed in the floor. After I clean this.
Ed, quit talking about Ed now, Bob.
I'll talk about Ed to his face. It don't scare me.
Me too.
Oh, hey, Ed. Pam was
Yeah.
just bad mouthing you again.
I don't blame her. I would too.
See?
I was getting all set up to come down or start the stream, and then my dad collared and had me go upstairs because he thought he could hear tornado sirens. But they're watching that $100,000 pyramid. I think it was coming from the TV, the music they play.
Well, I did hear them today, but I didn't realize all this was going on till I got home.
Well,
yeah,
it may have turned off after I got outside too. I don't know. It's the most lightning I've ever seen in December. This is the biggest storm I've ever seen in December.
I was telling Pam she likes to look at the weather. Look at the Chattanooga clouds right now. It's pretty impressive.
We have clear skies and wind here, and it is 12 degrees right now.
Wow.
Well, I was outside in my shorts with no socks or shoes on, so it wasn't that cold.
It's
storming. Yeah, it's 59 degrees right now at my house.
Yep.
Crazy.
I'm sitting here wrapped up in a blanket because it's 12 degrees outside, and I can feel drafts coming in.
I would call you something like Pocahontas, but might get you demonetized for racial slur. Oh.
It was raining really hard too and stuff, but as soon as I turned on my camera, because it was a lightning show, I only caught one lightning bolt in the whole minute I was videotaping my neighbors. Let's see, it's gonna go off in a minute. There it goes.
There it is.
It was like that all over until I pull out my camera, and then it's like,
well, of course.
We're being recorded. Crazy.
I remember sitting with my daughter. She was trying to we were in the middle of a lightning storm. We didn't have the phones then, so, phone cameras weren't a thing, but we were sitting there and she had my camera and was trying to catch a lightning strike. And it's almost damned impossible, if you're just trying to get a one clip and catch one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need a shutter line. It's like a wire that you click the button, the wire, and you got to do it real fast with your thumb like that, like a trigger. But that type of phone doesn't even exist anymore. Or camera. I don't even know what they're called anymore. That's terrible.
Ed knows photography things.
Yep. I used to sometimes use those when I was shooting hard to shoot babies. So I could stand away from the camera and deal with the baby to try to make it smile and then click it. Click, click, click,
Yeah.
Floyd
I remembered one time, and I don't even know what brought this on or what caused me to remember it. But years ago, you used to go in for you go to the store and they'd have a photographer there, doing photo shoots, and they'd give you one free one, and then you had to buy other ones.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And I took my oldest daughter in. She was probably about somewhere around 18 months, something like that. But anyway, I went back to get my free picture, and it had the guy's hand in it.
Oh my God.
I know. I was so upset. And I said, your hand's in the picture. And he says, "Oh, that's not my hand. That's your hand. You put your hand in there." And I was like, "It's got hairy knuckles." Seriously, a hairy knuckle hand, and he was saying it was my hand. Oh.
Well, I guess it was free, so he figured whatever.
Well, they hire just about anybody sometimes for those jobs too. My buddy, who's a Baptist
There you
preacher,
are.
he used to travel and do that and go to different grocery stores and Kmart's and stuff. And he had a giant roll of film and he'd click all the people, come and go. And they come back the next week to pick up their pictures. And it didn't sound like a fun job,
I'm going to burn your parrot ass on that.
but he was
Yeah.
proud of it.
There's Ed on there.
Hi, Floyd.
He's not
So, did you
speaking,
guys
he?
see Sarah's booth?
See what? Yes.
Sarah's,
Yeah.
where did you see it?
Saw it on Blackity 666 or whatever Facebook.
Oh, awesome. I saw it on Adele's live stream.
Yeah. I saw you say that on there. I think somebody said it. Worm.
Oh, that probably was me. Well, darn, I can't believe I didn't. I'm going to go look at Blackie's shots. Whoops, I went to YouTube.
It's Blackity. I don't know. BLAKITY. Some numbers. Don't start over there.
It's different than on the telephone.
Oh, he said hello to you, Ed, finally.
Oh, hello, Floyd.
And now he's gone up here. Yeah. He's been talking a lot of parrot smack the last week. Don't know what he's talking about. Oh. Didn't get the notification. Yeah, 66. 77 Sunset Strip. You remember that, Pam?
Yep, I do.
Mm-hmm. Didn't watch it, just like the jingle. I think we were too little to watch it. I don't know. Guess it was my mother. Oh, finally. Finally. Shh.
So do you want to hear some good news about my leg?
Yes, I
Yeah.
was going to ask her.
Did it fall off?
No, it didn't fall off yet. I was hoping it would so that I could stick my foot up Bob's ass, but it didn't fall off, so I can't
If
really
it fall-
that high.
Still talking about stumps.
No, but it's my my right leg that I hurt, that I burned, and I always sleep on my right side, and I haven't been able to at all because I couldn't put any weight on that leg, like laying on that side. I just couldn't do it. It was just too painful. So I've been sleeping on my left side. But even at that, when I first did it, I couldn't even have the blankets resting on top of it because it hurt too bad to even have the blankets touching it. So I had to have my leg outside of the blankets, the hurt one. So anyway, last night I slept on my right side for the first time in like 5 weeks.
Oh, they're getting some pressure
I thought that
off
was pretty awesome.
that'll let that bed sore heal up some on the left.
Is that what it was?
Okay. Hey, Nico.
I guess I don't have Blackie's Blackity Black
Hold on.
channel.
Hold on, Ed.
Oh, how about Wyway? Can you pop a link for it and then I'll put it in
There
here
you
and
go.
Pam can share it.
There you go. Oops, I just thought maybe he didn't want that public, but I don't know. It's public though, because I have it.
Well, it's probably his full, his real name is the one he wants private. But Blackity is the one that he'd want probably people to see.
Oh, look at this. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Trash Cat won.
Who's this?
I think.
Who's that?
Well, maybe not.
Yazzie. Oh. Yazzie. He's wanting that. And Worm's like, oh, hell no. Because I make her get down if he wants up. Come on. We'll see how it goes. Whoop, this camera. We'll see how it goes, kids. Where is that black fluck? He's at that expo with Sarah. But he's supposed to come by if he can. Hey, Terry.
What do you want, huh?
Pam, I'm sharing a picture of her booth.
Oh, let me get that.
Oddities.
Oh, very nice.
I mean, look at that. She has a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah. She's got just her one T-shirt, but I think there's more in the back there.
Oops. I'm trying to see. I think it said there's 11 photos. I just have to figure out how to do it on my computer.
Well, don't do that one again. Ooh.
I did.
Jump scare.
Well, look, he's got Star Wars ships up there, though.
Right.
Look at, there's his snakes.
Yep.
That's a lot of snakes around his neck.
Yeah, big snakes.
Australians are crazy. Nothing personal, Australians. But those are probably all poisonous. Well, shoot, I don't know how to... I thought it said there was 11 views. I'll give it a thumbs up.
Did you click on the one that has 11 on it?
Yeah, and this is all I'm getting.
Oh, okay. Well, that's all I know
Is there
about
a little arrow? I've never been on Instagram on my computer before.
No, they should open.
Oh, maybe it just had 11 likes. Because I just liked it and now it has 12.
Okay.
Well, shoot. I was hoping to show you guys some more stuff, but here's some of his neat art. I'm going to like it.
Yeah, Kat, that booth does look good. Did you notice the tablecloths?
Were they black?
No, I think they were like really, really dark, like starry night blue, but they're tucked and folded. The corners are. See down at the bottom?
Oh, yeah.
Really nice.
It makes me want to go back to another one of those oddity shows, Bob.
I know, I'm ready.
It was so weird.
I wonder how long it's going to take them to get back from over there to Atlanta.
Or Nashville.
Right. You think they have two different crews like Barnum and Bailey used to have, the red circus and the blue circus?
Well, I don't know. When Adele was walking around, they were doing taxidermy classes like they were doing in Atlanta.
Yeah.
So
that's not something
they might have just traveled there. Let's see. Collections of Oddities, or what was it? What was that show called?
Oddities and Curiosities.
Oddities and Curiosities.
Oddities and Curiosities Convention.
Yazzie, you're getting up there on standing on my stomach, Yazzie.
Okay, here's the 2024 schedule. We've got one in Louisville. Oh, Atlanta is 217.
That's just right around the corner.
Yeah, 217 and 218. We have I'm trying to see if they have a Nashville.
Well, Atlanta's closer than Nashville, actually.
Yeah, just worse traffic.
It is, and neither one though can you find out where you're going. God, we always have the worst, and me driving.
You're in St. Louis and Kansas City next year, but look at that. That's a lot of dates in America.
Yeah. Wow.
Crazy. But I think it would be interesting to go, Bob, again.
Yeah, can I go?
Oh yeah, I'm sure they'll have some of the same, but some more. And there was so much to see and do. We just went around once, basically. Susie queues up. She's up late. She's just commenting on something and said, "Oh my God, how cute!"
Oh my God, Susie Q's here?
No, I got, how you get pop-ups. It's probably my yellow rat snake. I posted video, but this is like the middle of the night for her.
Yeah, maybe the storm's keeping her up.
Yeah, I bet you're right.
He worries about us in Tennessee a lot. Oh, look at Floyd. That was a great shot of him flying.
Afraid to look. Oh, somewhere else, not here. Is it a video?
Can you prune his wings so he's not able to fly?
Yeah, but he's never had them done before. And with five cats and 4 dogs, I wouldn't feel comfortable with him out. He never goes in his cage now. He sleeps in the bathroom for like the last 2 weeks. He goes to his cage, but he doesn't go in it. He just got tired of going. It was harder and harder to get him to go in. I'm like, okay. But yeah, I leave him while I'm at the Ark or anywhere all day long, and he's fine.
How long does it take a bird to regrow its wings to be able to fly again?
I guess a while, a few weeks or months.
I bet they don't like it. Oh my gosh,
sure
there's Kenny E and Patty and Big Steve and Trash Cat and Craig.
What are you
Craig,
looking
we
at?
were just talking about Australians.
They're not Australians, are they? Oh, you mean on Pam's stream? I'm like, what are you looking at? Okay.
Oh yeah, I was just excited about all the cool people watching.
Right. Daniel Velez.
Patty, what do you want this clay to be?
I don't know if I'd like have enough nerve to ask Patty.
Patty's wanting to buy some minnows. That must be code for something.
That's weird. I must be on a time delay over here on the camera because I saw Nico's tail flapping around, but now he's asleep next to me over here.
Huh.
You must be lagging. Maybe.
Patty says,
gosh, I'm like 9 minutes late.
Somebody's just messaging me and messaging me. I guess they see me online. Something about the Ark, I think.
Excuse me. I haven't shaken this kind of cold I've gotten a couple weeks ago when I got really sick. I still haven't got completely better.
I am still stuck up too. It's like it won't go away, Ed. It's like my nose just won't dry up, and
I know, me too.
last night I had to get up in the middle of the night and blow my nose because I couldn't even breathe.
She's looking at the camera. She's drinking water. I put the camera on her and she looked right at it. A pretty little blue-eyed thing. You pretty little blue-eyed girl. I definitely want one of those zebra plecos. Jumped on me. Ooh, cat, I can smell that.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, apple crisp.
I love making cinnamon stuff because it always makes house smell so good.
Oh, I could paint something instead of make something.
There's the thought.
I gotta finish painting something. So maybe I was gonna make a manatees for Patty, but then I was like, she might not like manatees.
What do you want me to use?
I've got to finish painting this cat.
What is a cat for?
It's a killer kitty,
Oh, okay.
and she plays an archer in Dungeons and Dragons, and she has a snake that goes around her neck with wings.
Uh-huh.
So I made the little snake going around her neck, and then she's got the bow, and
Nice.
most of the arrows fell out of the quiver, so I got to redo the quiver or make a couple of arrowhead or flights. But
That's cute. Whatever.
yeah, but you know what? I don't feel like painting, so I think I'm going to keep making a manatees for Patty if she likes it or not.
Hmm.
That'll show her.
I've never made a manatees.
Well, that's fitting for Patty because she's a mantees.
Oh,
Did you like that one?
yeah.
She said they're the most sweetest creatures in the sea, Ed.
That's why I thought of her. Okay.
Ooh, that sounds good, Big Steve. Some banana walnut bread. Now, I would like walnuts in that. I like them okay, but not by themselves so much. Well, I just know Dr. Black's going to pop up any minute. How's your back, Ed? Cat wants to know.
Oh, my back's feeling pretty good right now. Thank you for asking.
Whoa, a wind. Hear it in the trees. Who in here keeps snakes? I already talked to the guy that owns the Eric over there at Aquatic Den. I had to run by there and get some pinky mice because I don't want to kill mine, but these new little bitty snakes need some frozen thawed. So I've got to work with them. I've got 3 baby snakes. But I talked with him and I talked to Patrick. But who in here keeps snakes? That
I was
knows
thinking
it.
about going to Nashville tomorrow and going to the critter shop, the aquatic and the reptile critters,
Oh, yeah.
because their club meeting is having a Christmas party there at 8 o'clock after they shut down.
Uh-huh.
And I thought that'd be pretty cool to go to, but I don't want to drive home and all through the mountains in the dark.
Yeah, because they're an hour behind us. So it would be 9 o'clock our time coming back if you left at 8, or 10 if you left at 9, then 11, 12, 1 a.m. Yeah, you're right about that. Big
I got to get
Steve.
these Hillstream loaches to those people in Paducah.
So Big Steve. Have you heard or aware of anything like when you can convert an aquarium that had fish in it, rocks and wood and all that stuff, converting it over, of course, cleaning it and cleaning everything up good, over to a snake habitat? Are you aware of any issues that it could cause the snake? All the links for the panel. Trash Cat's got it all going. I'm not drinking out of my mug tonight because I wanted a big mug of coffee so I can stay awake all night, probably.
I got sweet tea.
Yeah, I use a tad of bleach. Ooh, hear the thunder? Kaboom. Australia Oddities Expos. Is that the schedule? I know there's 3 of them, like you said there.
I'd like to win the lottery, and I would like to go and surprise Blackie by showing up.
Right?
Wouldn't that be cool?
It would. Somebody's sleepy. What you doing, Floyd?
I think it'd be a lot cooler to go to the Australian Oddities because everybody there sounds like a pirate already.
You're definitely getting demonetized, Pam. Well, I think they probably have things that would be a lot more interesting to us that we don't usually see,
Like that many Australians in one spot, like just talking. I think that'd be really cool to just listen to.
Be like being on one of the old ships, Yep, it starts with one fish, Patty said.
I just checked over on Facebook to see if Blackie has said anything. He might still be sleeping, but then I ran across this, so I have to show it to you guys because it made me laugh.
Laugh out loud.
Okay, let me see here. Okay,
I wish
here
I would
it
have
comes.
made this
Ready?
blue or gray. Then she could put it in her fish tank.
Can you read that, Bob?
Mm-hmm.
It didn't make you laugh?
Well, it made Floyd groan. He went, "Rah." We not see your cat. Stop asking. Try our chicken. It's perfect. Boy, it's really coming down.
Yeah, it is.
I can hear it. Anybody that hadn't seen a hard rain, I can walk out and open the garage. Yeah.
Craig's Catfish Caves has probably never seen a hard rain.
You think?
I don't think it rains in Australia much, does it?
I don't know.
That's why all the animals are so dangerous.
They're thirsty
They're all
all the
thirsty.
time. That makes sense.
They've had flooding and stuff there, though, recently, haven't they? I remember seeing it was lots of rain and places were flooding and stuff.
Yeah, but that was probably just like a water vein that broke or something.
Ooh.
Oh, I dropped one of my eyeballs.
I still have beta macrostoma. Make them from Dan. I guess they're like 3 or 4 years old now. They've never bred for me. No, yeah, let's see.
Oh, it's warming up here. It's 13 degrees now.
Yep, you'll be able to shed that blanket before you know it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, guess what I got today? I've had packages in the mail every day this week. Can you see that?
No?
Oh, you got a skipper shirt.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
I told him I wanted one the other night and they were on sale. And it was the last night they were on sale. And my PayPal has been screwed up, but I finally got it fixed. But he said, no, I'm going to go ahead and get it. So I sent him the money when I got my PayPal fixed the next day so I could get the sale price. So it came today. It's a really, I like the colors, and I got the same color he's got. The shirt is a lot prettier, the color in person than it is just looking at it on the camera. Australia's like a desert.
Yeah.
Craig lives there. He said the inland gets dry like a desert, but Tari is coastal. That's what I want, is a coastal carpet python, jungle coastal. Bob, do you have male and female? I do. Oh, I don't know. That was 3 or 4 years ago. And when I was almost up to 80 something tanks, but they're still on my rack in the kitchen. The rack, I got two 10-gallon racks, and they're in one of those. Nice shirt, Bobo. Nice, Bob. Love how my nipples are on the stars. Patty's always sexualizes everything. Always.
That's why I love Patty.
That's one thing I like about Patty. They're kind of like tassels, aren't they? A tisket, a tasket.
Can you ask Patty if she is okay with one that doesn't go in the fish tank, or would you rather have a manatees that'll go in her fish tank?
She heard you.
I don't know. She hasn't responded to anything I've said tonight. I think she has me on mute.
It's possible. What the hell? Gotta sexualize when it comes to me. I get it, Patty. You got some from Brienne? My male is, I don't know, I'd say 4 inches. She's not as big, but she's big. I've got them in with some kind of little tetras that are not common that I got from him. I can't remember now. It almost popped in my head. I wish I'd had half the money that I spent at Dan's Fish. You know it, Ed? You probably do too.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna have to go at breeding bumblebee goes. Okay.
I don't know if this looks like a manatees.
Here, let me come out of the chat and I'll look. Did you hold it up?
I kind of just whacked his face.
I think it does,
So, Vic, I
especially the face. Yeah.
Cool. I've never made one before.
Cat said he's cute.
Oh, look, Ryan's here.
Who was that last night while in Reptiles? I mean, yeah, last night. This is Saturday. That, oh, was it the guest? Yeah, you said it sounded like Ryan. I think it was you.
Ryan's my friend, even though he likes the Raiders.
Yeah,
I did a show with him on Friday night with him.
yeah. That's good. Put your differences aside. Sounded just like Ryan, and I agreed with him. This guy and his wife run a reptile rescue up in Delaware, maybe, and they showed
Was
us
he
a
a good
bunch.
it was
New
New
Mexico,
Hampshire. New Hampshire.
New Hampshire, same thing. New Mexico, New Hampshire.
Yeah, right. They're only a little ways apart.
2 states away. Well, he doesn't look like you, but he does sound like you. You could click on the reptiles on my channel stream if you really wanted to see how he sounds and listen to him a minute. Oh my God, that was the stream that I talked for 10 minutes and Pam said, "Are you going to go live?" And I
Yeah,
had
he was like, he had him up and everything, and I'm sitting there looking at him like, you're not live, Bob.
I don't know.
He was talking away and introduced him and put him up solo, and he wasn't live yet.
I liked the second attempt better though. I liked how that went better. Susie said, oh, you saw that in our chat. She said she was listening to it and driving. I'm hoping that he'll consider me for the female carpet python. He didn't show her, but she's going to go to rescue. She's about ready. All of his snakes are $50. Doesn't matter if they're $1,000 snake or $100 snake, or they all go for $50. Sometimes you need some practice. He already knows I don't have any sense because I go in his chat and
Oh, he's
chat
so
up
cute.
his wife. Let's see.
Patty, do you want him blue? Do you want him blue or do you want him gray? When I paint him, most of them are gray, and I could put some green on top of his back.
Yeah, some algae.
Hey, Rick.
Did Terry leave? He didn't stay long. Yep.
Yep.
Big Steve,
Now,
when they go to rescue, it's called, God don't let me, Morphs and Milestones. So when I first set up the stream, I put Morphs and Miracles, but I caught it. Yep. And he's on TikTok, but I think he has YouTube too. But he does his live streaming Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but on there. And Facebook, or maybe it's not on Facebook. Yeah, it is. They have a place that's it's not an auction. They're just all $50. Yeah, it doesn't matter what kind of snake they have or whatever the animal is. It's $50. It's just their fee. Now they screen people. When I told him I'd love to have the carpet python, he said, well, I'm going to screen. So I thought, damn it, I'll never get it then.
why?
All of those warrants I've got out, Ed. Come on.
Oh, I thought it was maybe he's against bird people.
No, he loved Floyd. He's seen Floyd before, I think. He was willing to stay late. He did stay late, and then went over to his stream. I went over there after that and stayed 2 hours lurking, but
Oh, wow.
working. A TikTok link? Huh. I can send you one if
He
you want.
says it should be gray, right?
Yeah, Patty wants a gray one.
Okay.
Can you put some tennis shoes on it, Ed?
Is that what she asked for?
No, I'm just asking if you could. If somebody
I
wanted
could hang
it.
them in its mouth.
Right? Okay. That would definitely be unique. Hmm. Hey, Rick. I heard Pam say hi, Rick, and I dozed off or something there. What are you working on, Pam, or are you?
I'm working on a little buffalo.
There's a surprise.
Mm-hmm. Anthony, hello.
Hiya, Anthony. Mr. Ant. Mr. Cool Guy.
Sculpty stuff. Anthony, we got to get you scheduled for Tennessee Fish Mafia. Or we can do a blenderized thing, reptiles and Fish Mafia.
We could have Anthony come up right now and talk about all the cool stuff he's doing.
There you go. Are you naked, Anthony?
We could use the ratings if you are.
Right. If you're not, get naked and get up there. Slackers. I know it. It's just what, about 10 o'clock? No, 8 o'clock there, or 8:45 or something. Oh my God. Well, wait, do you want me to get that guy's TikTok link and post it in here? Nate and Brenda. Well, Anthony didn't say no that I
Oh
saw.
my God.
Oh, he doesn't sound like you? Oh, he does. Okay, I misread it. Okay. You and your son both said it does sound like you to some degree. I thought he did. Yazzie's getting in a bag of shavings. Yazzie, when you get that all over you, you're going to itch. Oh, okay. Well, we can do it anytime. Just wait till things settle down. And he's scaring poor Toby to death. There's Toby the rat. Toby's like, I'm trying to sleep. I'm going to put him in a cage tonight and get him out of the tank because I want the tank. He's making a lot of racket, isn't he? Yeah, see, you're just now undoing what you just did. Oh, and it. All right, that's perfect. Perfect. You got it. That looks good. All right. Yep. What?
I'm there.
I may have it on chat. Yeah, I do. Let me get it off chat. There they go. See yourself on it. Yancy, please. That's enough. You got it perfect. Looks good. Say hello. Hello. Hi. He's so funny in the morning. He says hello to the cats. He ignores the dogs. And he'll say hi there to each cat when he sees it. Hello. Huawei's in there. Huawei. You're way too quiet. Something's up. Something's up. Huh? Oh, nice stretch. What do you work doing to it now, Ed?
Making my next thing.
Oh gosh.
Here's a hint. What's it look like?
Let me get back out of chat. What's it look like? Is it animal or
It's a thing.
an object?
A clay pot.
It kind of looks like a. I thought a bongo drum.
It's getting there.
It's like Pam said her drawing
Making
started.
it for another person in the chat.
More thunder. Patty's getting us some kind of card. What kind of card? Yes, he is king of the castle. Oh, that scared. Oh, okay.
Mario,
Cool,
look at
Patty.
you. Mario,
Cool,
look at
Patty.
you.
Oh, a medical card. My Medicare Advantage, not regular Medicare, gave me a card, which is just my regular Medicare card, but I can spend, it's like $180 each quarter for over-the-counter stuff, like, I don't know, lotion, powder, toothpaste. It's like in the medicine department, gas medicine. I mean, anything you can think of, it's in there, and it has blue labels. I never knew what those blue labels meant. Hey, Boots Cats. So I that much of it, and I went back and stocked up on some things because it starts over, but it doesn't roll over. Took my sister and got her stuff, and then we got her great grandbaby stuff, and I still have $100 on it. Ed, you
Holy
need
crap,
any
Bob.
toys? I know. It's just part of my, and I only pay $160 a month for the insurance. So I'm getting half of it back.
That's awesome.
I still have my regular Medicare. I just had open enrollment with that. Yeah, I still have my regular Medicare.
I thought about looking into it, you know, because they have this thing where they give you a $80 a month for food or something. And I thought about looking into that, but then I was like, I don't know if I want to mess with it because I got such a good setup right now.
They called me about that, and it was through my Medicare Advantage, and I was at the ARC, and she wanted me to tell her my Social Security, and I said, yeah. Well, then your insurance number, and I'm like, you should know all that. Well, I have to identify you, and I said, you called me. So who did you think you called? And I was like, no, I finally hung up on her. I was like, screw this. I think she was probably legitimate. I have a case manager at Blue Cross, so I asked her for my diabetes, and she said it might have been because we contract with outside companies. Well, I'm not. She said, no, they shouldn't be asking any of that stuff.
There's too many scammers out there, man. My dad caught this thing that said he paid $189 and $69 in the same day for computer insurance.
Right.
And he called them up, and then they said, well, we'll give you your 180, but not your 69. And he's like, I never went to you guys. You can't just slam me. And they said they'd take it off. And I'm like, Dad, whatever you do, don't give them your credit card or any information.
Yeah.
Because they probably already have it.
Well, they should if they're who they say they are. Patty,
well, they already charged him on it.
Oh my God. Patty, you're right about the Medicare Advantage thing. You know, I worked at Blue Cross Blue Shield for almost 16 years. So you're exactly right. I worked in commercial, but I had a bunch of friends that worked on the other side. But yeah, you're right. But you know, Medicare, now I think it does. It doesn't do any vision or dental or anything that you really might need insurance for. So that's what the Advantage does. It's better for medicines too. I have 13 medications I take at night. So, Jesus. No, 15. Counting my insulin.
Hey, what do you think?
Let me see.
Oh, cute.
It's a trash cat.
A trash cat, yeah.
I like that. Pretty cool, Ed.
Okay, I still got about a quarter pound of clay.
He's looking for a
PMW. What does that mean? I got to send him a package anyway.
Pacific.
I got to send him his trophy.
Pacific Northwest.
I don't want to make a toy of that.
Well, he's in Washington.
Cat McKenzie or Cat or Kathleen or something.
How about Boots Cats?
Cat.
Well, first let me find out about. I can make a Boots Cats, no problem. But I mentioned Cat first because she's 10.
We're waiting on her response.
Do you like cats?
Yazzie didn't like that last thunder. Guys, Yazzie's ready to go up against it. You want me to let you out, Yazzie? You can get after it. Come and sit down. Come on.
That's what Star does too. If it's like thunder and lightning outside, if you get a big clap of thunder that shakes the house, she'll start barking at it like she's gonna tear it to pieces.
He and Prinny went and looked out the door.
Trophy.
Huh?
This is PMW's trophy for being first place last year in fantasy football.
There you go.
Right.
Cat didn't answer, so.
Yep, so making a Boots Cat.
I hope she's okay.
Her and Grasshopper both disappeared. That's rather suspicious, isn't it?
Yeah, at the same time.
Yep, yep.
She said, "Oh, neat, I'll take it."
That's Ryan's trophy. I can't give you that. Well, I guess I could send it to you and you could hand it to him because you guys live like in the same town. I think.
Yep.
Oh, Cat says
Trash Cat's having internet issues. So I heard. No, stop. It must be getting pretty bad out there. Let's go see. Let me go out to the garage. If I lose my signal, I'll be back. I'll be back. Milo, I hate to ask you, but move. Jeez. When Milo moves, he never moves to the side. He'll walk all the way through the house in front of you. He won't go to one side or the other.
I was supposed to take my mom out shopping today, but she didn't feel good, so didn't go.
Oh.
Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah,
if you don't go to lunch.
We should go on a Monday or a Tuesday when there's less crowds, honestly.
So
you don't want to go tomorrow because there's football on.
Yeah.
Oh, Bob, I might be a little late to the show tomorrow night because the Chiefs play at 4:30. So should be wrapping up like 15 minutes into your show.
Okay.
And if they're really sucking, I'll just come in early.
Well, it's Mark Shelley, and he'll have some awesome. Can y'all hear that?
Yeah.
Hear you.
Sounds like rain.
Yeah, and that lot up the hill is mostly wooded. That's part of my. Part of mine. There's a street lamp up there. Someday I'm going to turn into one of those old people that sits out in their garage and looks out. I'll pick up smoking again, maybe. And it's warm, like Ed said.
Yeah, it's kind of creepily warm.
Awful warm for the middle of December. It wasn't. Ooh, it got wet. It wasn't warm in the parade last Saturday. We were all soaking wet. It reminds me, I think I've still got some tape on my truck. I do, a bunch of it. Oh gosh. We've been getting a fraudulent charge every month under $200. Tell them and get a new card. Rick just got the brute trash can for the RO water. Cool. I'm caught up. Get back, Prinny. It's pouring out there. You're not going. Did Big Steve, did you answer what I said about the, because I can't have low attention span, actually no attention span. So I probably went somewhere else if you did. I cleaned the top of my aquarium and got all the algae off. Of course, the sides haven't been cleaned, but don't see that very often in my house. Not here. What do you think about this fancy light? I'm using a couple of empty worm cups to hold it up there because the little plants, I sent Susie Q and Monica Lynn some of these, and I just threw an extra piece or two in here and they're already growing out.
Looks cool. I like the height bonus.
Ed, here's those plexiglass tanks. I don't know if you want them or not. I'm gonna
Oh.
move them out. I've got that hand truck now, that dolly, so I'm just gonna put them out in the garage. But I've got to move some stuff out of there, like my old dryer and stuff.
Oh. That thunder shook my house. Yeah, well, I'd love to get them from you sometime if that's cool.
Yeah,
Are you selling them or giving them?
I thought we were gonna do some kind of deal. I can't remember now.
I don't remember either. I'm sorry.
Um, well, I'll think on it in a minute because it seems like there was something you didn't want. Oh wow, this is a better view. There's the TV that I got set out here. Still works, so that I could
We
use
just
my
got rid of a
entertainment
TV
center
too.
for reptiles. I haven't watched my modern TV for probably 3 or 4 years now. I don't have any time. I've got no time. Now that TikTok's got me hopeless. Oh, wasn't it something about get back, get Yossi, get Yossi will run out. Something about I don't know if that makes sense or not. Something about you were not going to get some tanks or stands Rob from Rob.
Okay, there's Trash Cat. You need to show her what you made.
Oh.
Sizzling bacon.
I made a trash cat for you, Trash Cat. If you want it, I'm going to cook it and paint it.
What color's the cat going to be?
Don't know.
She might have some thoughts on that. She might. You could paint it. But anyway, I
Does
thought
she
we
have a
talked. Go ahead.
Does she have a cat?
I don't know. That I don't know. Cat's asking her what color TC. Trash Cat was a tabby, she says.
An orange tabby or a orange tabbies are, I think, the cutest to paint.
We got a new little orange tabby 3-month-old kitten and her brother's gray, but not a tabby. It would be adorable to see some Corys on one.
Nika's a tabby.
Anthony said he knows he asked you what kind of clay you used before, but can he see it again, please?
Yeah, it's sculpty and it is fish tank safe. Let me grab a. I've got probably 40 pounds of it, so let me grab a new one. But it you can't paint it and put it in your tank, and so these are going to be painted, and so these won't be tank safe.
Oh God, here we go again.
But the white you can get for $6 a pound, or maybe it's $6.99, something like that, a pound. And then you can get the fancy, good sculpty that, like, this stuff holds its shape really good, so you can get real detailed things in there, but it's really expensive. So I've been saving it. But this is a little more rubbery kind of, so it doesn't hold its shape super good. But like I say, it's made from PVC, like scrap from a PVC company.
Yeah. Patty says, but what did Ed use to finish it off to seal it?
What I like, these will be. I use this so the paint doesn't chip, but I wouldn't put this in the fish tank either. I don't paint if it's something for the fish tank, I use the colors, like I literally just buy the colors. Because you can buy different colors also. But I don't add any colorations to it. Like here's a block of gray. And if Patty wanted her manatees to be for the fish tank, I would have done it in gray. But you can't use, like I use this to spray things like this. Whoops. So this was a concrete statue, and I've sprayed it several times with Fusion Clear Coat. And after 3 times, I trusted 100% to put in my fish tank. And then I'm going to grow plants out of the top. But you can't spray. If you spray this clay, it absorbs the chemical that makes this liquid into the clay, and it does a chemical reaction, making it sticky. And you can't put it in your tank. Because what you're doing is you're basically, this is made with chemicals, and I overcook it in the oven. So it says it's 15 minutes for every 1/4 inch. So I always like double it if I'm going to put it in a fish tank till it's starting to turn brown, sometimes a little, so I can just see just enough that it's overcooked, just to make sure all the chemicals are out. But yeah, I mean, even they're on their home page, they even say it's fish tank safe. So they're putting their name to it, that it's safe.
Some questions and comments, Ed. Nona says, does the trash can have foil inside?
I made it so I made like a little round top, and I thought I'd paint that black, like a little black bag. And then I was going to see if I had a silver paint for the can and make it like a stainless steel trash can. That was my goal.
And Yazzie, it's thunder. Let's see.
Here's
Boots Cat says there's Sculpty
so
Primo too. Sculpty tones. Boots Cats was talking about, when I was saying that about Corridoras, she said I'm talking about my ideal to make a cat tree for a tank. There's another. TC has 2 cats. Trash Cats wants a striped black and gray tabby. I don't know if you got that or not, Ed.
Gray with black stripes. Okay, yeah. I'll do my best.
I was wandering around in the garage.
I didn't get that.
I know, Yazzie. I started to bark at that one. It sounded like a cannon. I know. He's so funny. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it, Yazzie. Oh my gosh.
But yeah, I clear coat all this stuff that I paint so it doesn't chip. But I can't clear spray paint it.
And it says, so it's solid clay.
Yeah.
Oh, I think they're pranking us. They're talking about using Rust-Oleum spray.
A clear Rust-Oleum to spray over this oven bake?
I don't know.
I'm afraid of any spray paints on the.
Yeah. I think Patty was teasing. She said Helmsman spray.
I mean, if you really wanted to, there's what's it called? Yacht. I think it's called yacht finish or it's like the stuff you paint on your boat, on the on the wood to give it the really nice clear look, and it'll coat the anything, and it is fish tank safe. People like coat the bottom of their boats with it and stuff. I've just I think it comes in kind of a big container, and so a lot of people like bars will paint their bars with it, their bar tops, because it's a thick, clear kind of plastic coating. And maybe someday I'll buy some, because then I could literally paint things any color I wanted and just dip them. But
Right.
probably cost a couple $100, I bet, or at least $100 just
Right.
to have the ability to do it. And I don't know how long it lasts after you've opened it. Your cat has a big nose. Boots cats. What type of cat does Boot Cats have? Or color?
She's got one on her logo, but I don't know if that's
Oh, it's a black cat.
lacquer.
I think it's a.
Is that what you're talking about, Ed? She said, is it lacquer?
Yeah, it's a lacquer. Maybe it's called yacht lacquer. I have it wrote down somewhere in my notes. So I was gonna buy it once, and then it was like too expensive, so I just.
Actually, one way that Yazzie was just to see his doctor, Dr. Casey's back, and she was not happy that Dr. Bain, her boss, put two of the dogs at the Ark on cannabis, so, or that Delta. But she saw him and his eyes doing a lot better actually, and he went from 4 to 2 that are going to, and he goes back the 3rd of January unless it funky. Got her right, Anthony. Hey, Adele.
I met the pot dog though. I met the pot dog, didn't I, Bob?
The pot dog. Oh yeah.
Little
yeah.
Miniature pincher.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
And I think that pot does make it more chill.
Yeah, it definitely does. But Yazzie's so tiny, I don't know. The doses, or you have to be so careful with them.
Yazzie's never actually bit anybody too bad. Well, I guess that one lady at the meeting.
Hey, Rack.
He tried to kill Dr. Bain 2-3 weeks ago because he's been going every week or every 2 weeks. And Dr. Bain examined him from across or about 6 feet away. That's how scared he was of him. And shined the light in his eye and all that. But he didn't charge me. That was good. There's Rack. Rack, I was thinking about giving Rack you a refund on your art that you purchased, or just sending all of my art, because I cannot remember which one you got.
Oh, I remember. It was the fish that looked like Tennessee. That was awesome.
The fish that looked like Tennessee.
The Tennessee flag.
Yeah, that was one thing that he got. No, he's talking about what Rack bought from him, though.
Oh yeah, well, oh yeah, I've got that for you, Ed. From Rack, yeah. Yeah, Rack bought something from me. Can you believe that? I sold something. Yep, he bid it up to $20.
See, I gotta move this.
What are you doing? Your nose is cold.
I still have Rack's koi, but I haven't found the right white to paint it. I gave it it's got a white wash on it, so I can try to do like clear things to make it pearly. I was gonna try that because you can see the bottom's brown or like a off-white. But I just haven't gotten a pearl paint that I like. It all looks like crap. I'm sorry, Rack. Maybe I'm just gonna have to give up on the pearl color and go white and almost a reddish orange. I got a photo of his favorite fish. in his pond.
Oh, that sounds nice though. It was my first painting, that one where I rolled a ball across the paper and painted in the like a geometric thing.
It's awesome, Bob.
That's what he says it was. That wasn't my first one. I mean, that was my first one.
What do you think, Boots Cat? I'll sand it so it's a little more flat before I paint it. Maybe I'll turn it into a Christmas ornament.
You know that boot? I'm sure you meant it to look. It was like a Puss in Boots looking boot, like an old medieval.
Do you want me to put an eye hook in this, Boots Cats, for a ornament? Even though it might be a little heavy. I'm gonna go paint or go put this manatees. The manatee, the boot cat, and the trash cat in the oven. I'll be right back.
I don't know. Ed is about the same size as me. He might be a little bit bigger. He says he is, but when I see him in person, it doesn't seem like that. All right, jump down, both of you. Phew. All of you. I said that because Ed says he wears a 3X, and this is a 2X I'm wearing of Skippers. Ed disappeared. Ed disappeared, so that means I'm right here. Oh no, I'm by myself.
No, I'm here.
Better be good. Yeah.
It's so cold. Are you frozen, Bob? Bob is frozen. Oh, there we go. There's the chameleon.
Realized there was a cat in here. That's not one that runs from you, Yazzie. You better not mess with it. Rosie, she'll mess you up. She'll mess you up. She's already cutting her eyes at you. And there's Prinny. You want to come up, Prinny? Come on. Okay, I made them get down so you could come. Princess,
Adele
Worm
says
is going to.
great, but only lasted a couple hours. So many people, I felt claustrophobic.
Huh.
She says apparently tickets sold out by early yesterday morning. That is awesome.
That is. Pam, I'll let you look at these tassels.
Yep, I saw that, Adele. That's pretty cool.
Okay, set my timer.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. I'm so jealous.
Trash cat Patty noticed that the stars on this were on my nipples, she said. I told her they were tassels.
She knows right where your nipples are.
Apparently. Adele bought some Sponge Princess art and stickers. How cool.
Oh, Adele's here. Yeah, that was a fun video. Adele, I was just talking about that. I wish I could win the lottery and then drive, or not drive to Australia. That would be cool if I could drive there. But I would love to go to that because it would be really neat to hear all those Australian people talking at the same time.
Well, Patty
I
said,
think it would totally add to the fun experience.
oh, sure.
Wait, what did Trash Cat say? Wait, how does Ed know?
I don't see that.
Well, I saw Adele put a stream out yesterday because I've rung her bell. And so that's why I went to it.
Is it Patti LaBelle that sang that song?
Don't know. Let me
But anyway, I've been seeing her on social media, and she's going to be 80 next year, and she looks like she's 30. She definitely had something done. She looks real good. Patty said this is every night to do a tank tour and see tanks, and nowadays we just get stuck seeing him.
Who did that? I'm gonna.
Patty said that about me, I guess.
Oh. Well, Bob, you know that round tank you gave me a long time ago? It was the one
Yeah.
that it was the raffle on learn how to we went to that fish store everything likes to swim in
I
Knoxville.
remember that. I remember that.
Well, I bought Bob
Yep.
and James, both of them $5 worth of raffle tickets, and I gave them to James and Bob and me, and Bob won, and he felt bad, so he gave it to me, which was really nice of him. And I think I'm going to rescape it. I think it's kind of gone out of control, and it's filled with endlers. I think I'm going to pull the endlers out, and I'm going to just put Anubius in there, totally redo the whole thing. Well, I'm going to leave I have pygmy cories in there. I'm going to leave them in there, but I haven't decided what little fish to put in that tank.
Huh. It feel a little bit bad, but the main reason I gave it to you is I had 80 something tanks by then, and I just couldn't bear the thought of setting it up. I never set it up.
Yeah, well, it's an awkward shape too. You know,
Right.
it wouldn't really fit into your profile. But I bought a cute little stand at Target for it that fits perfect. I really like it. I'm looking
Awkward
at it
and
right now.
awkward in an odd shape. It describes me. When I put in, I have my picture up. Do a search.
Now, how far was Craig from Blackie and Sarah's convention, Adele? Could Craig went to it? He was moving shrimp though, so he was probably too busy.
Patty wants to go with you, Ed. Let's get a group rate.
To Australia?
Yeah.
Well, if I win the
They're
lottery, I'll
just
bring you
talking in
along.
song lyrics. Lyrics now. And Trash Cat says, "Stop in the name of Bob." Way too far.
Everybody do that bob. Bob, 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 bob,
Barbarian.
bob. I don't know.
Barbarian. I remember that when I was real little. My mother used to listen. 9 hours to the city.
Oh man. And he probably lives in the
Downstairs.
suburbs. Yeah, well, yeah, I'd have to save up many years. If I'd stopped going to shows all over
Sam
the place,
added
I could
some
probably
lyrics.
save up quicker. I could get really desperate
Right.
and try to sell a whole lot of t-shirts. Start begging people to
I
buy
stopped
t-shirts.
going to the shows. Right.
Save a lot of money by not
I
going to
stopped
the
going to
shows.
so many shows unless there's one close. Yeah, but I save money by going and buying up my mice and stuff for food. Buy it in bulk.
Oh,
But now I just buy snakes, so I didn't really do anything to help myself.
I was thinking you saved money by not buying expensive. I've got a scratch in these glasses. I don't know how I did that. That's a nasty scratch.
Hattie wants like Gull's man. She wants to drink with Blackie and party with Belinda and Craig's.
I don't know if I can handle drinking with Blackie. I drank with Blackie once.
I remember. Legendary.
I got so sick.
That was from the pink donuts, though.
Yeah, the peach donuts. I ate a whole bag of peach donuts before this drinking game to absorb the alcohol, and it made me so sick. I had to get up and get rid of some of the dough in my stomach, which probably made it so it probably got rid of the alcohol too, though. But I had to barf them out.
Oh, I should have told Anthony. You remember Nathan, of course you do. Everybody remembers. And you know that's where I got the snake Sandy. Y'all brought it. Of course you remember. Y'all went over there, you and James, and got his fish and stuff after he passed. But Anthony had sent me his convict fish, not his convicts, his
Yeah, they were convicts. I caught
something
them.
mouse. I can't.
Oh,
Were they convicts?
the ones
I can't remember.
He had a whole bunch of baby convicts in one tank, and I had to catch them all out. And the time it took me to catch all these convicts, James had shut down a 125-gallon tank completely and caught all the fish, drained it, and took in all the plants out and everything by the time I got done catching all these little convicts. But they're fast little boogers, and they're about the size of my pinky nail. And they would jump out of the net.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I shared some with Anthony, so sent him across the continent. And then he decided he was going to do something different. And so he sent them back to me in a couple of years. But there weren't as many, but they were adults. And I got down to one big male convict. And when I was feeding a couple, I'm like, he always comes up. His food, he was still in the duckweed from the couple days before, and he was dead. So that's the end of that. Nathan's fish. But I still have Sandy, his snake.
Well, they had a tub of convicts too. So I don't know what they did with the tub.
God, I hope
we didn't deal with any of his outdoor tubs because they were all at his dad's house.
Oh, okay.
And we weren't invited to go over to his house.
Yeah.
I think what happened is they thought that James and I were there just to steal a bunch of his stuff. Because I was like, we'll take care of your fish or his fish and his plants. We'll take them wherever you want. We'll find homes for them. We'll take them to a fish store. We'll do whatever you want. And they said, oh, we don't want you to do anything. And then we drive all the way home. And 3 days later, they said, oh, well, we got all these fish. Can you take them?
I remember.
And a snake. So we got the snake and the fish and found homes for everything. I didn't get a single fish. I didn't want any of the fish. But I did take one plant to remember him by. And it died about a couple months ago. It was a great big, huge Amazon fern
On sword.
sword. And I mean, I tried all sorts of stuff to keep this thing alive because it did so good for such a long time. My angels used to lay eggs on it all the time.
There's
But
Blackie.
I tried root tabs, I tried everything. And still just it withered away and died.
I'm sorry. We've been really busy, and now I'm stuck in a basement car park sitting with Sarah's dog while two of her boys go.
In for a look-see.
What?
So they're probably going and looking at the stuff inside.
Yeah, sounds like
I'm
he went and
surprised they
got
don't
them
allow the
maybe and
dog
brought.
in.
I know. I was thinking they had dogs one in Atlanta.
Yeah, it's really strange how it seems like the only places I don't see dogs in shows anymore are like toys and comic book type things, but everything else I see dogs at. Man,
Yeah.
I wish I could go to a toy convention. I haven't seen any toy conventions in a long time.
Pam, Rax asked if you had moved.
They what?
Asked if you moved.
With your No, she just redesigned her house. She moved this is her bathroom.
Like he says, assistant animals were allowed. Well, that's the CNI dog, I thought. That's the one that the landlord was complaining about or something.
Cat.
Oh, I guess Kat McKenzie's going to bed. Kat, next week, remind me, and we'll make you something. If you want me to make you something. I don't know what Kat would like.
Well, she's got a week to think about it.
Yeah.
She says good night.
Night night.
She said yes, Ed. She wants something.
Okay, well, think about it. You got a week. And then I'll maybe make one or two other things for random people.
So
I wish I knew that how much shipping was to Australia, because I would love to do something for Craig's Catfish Cave.
I guess it would depend on the weight. I know, like just shipping art, flat stuff is not. Well, that's not true. Off-size stuff is a little more. Good night, Kat.
Night, Cat.
Oh, temperatures are rising again. We're up to 14 degrees now.
You better throw that blanket away, Pam.
No, it's still needed.
I think I'm going to buy a new blanket tomorrow.
Mr. Black says it's very hot there. Forget it's summer there.
We've got a freaking tornado going on here, Blackie. We got lightning and thunder, and 6 people have died already today here.
Yeah, I was looking at that on one of the news channels I clicked on and saw that. It really looked bad too. It was Tennessee, Kentucky.
This is like a May or a June storm, not a December storm.
You're right. In the middle of December.
Normally, yeah, and that's one thing. Our weather is really normally pretty nice here compared to other places in the country. So it's just always surprising when we get some bad weather. And we get a lot of rain, but it's normally peaceful rain, very relaxing.
It certainly is mild in the winter compared to how it was when I was a kid and teenager. We used to have 10-inch snows. Pretty common in the winter, but I saw like that was like 10 inches maybe 12 years ago or something. We had moved to the building we're in now at the Ark, and people were having trouble getting up that little hill. And Dr. Casey got her boyfriend to go. She wasn't a doctor then. Take her in his Jeep. California cold is
40
40.
degrees. Heck, we had a high of like 21 degrees today. That was our high.
Boots Cat said, Ed, you can make Craig a sponge filter hide that looks like a bone.
So
yeah, it was over by Nashville, Patty.
looks like it. I mean, I just went shipping to Australia from US starting today is $36.75. What town does he live in? Do you live in Benton, Bolivia? There's a town named Brazil.
Yep.
British Virgin Islands.
Don't forget the like button.
Kamakumbumba. Cameroon. They have a town named Canada. They have a town named Chile. They have a town named China. A town named Colombia.
Big Steve says, what's the coldest temperatures you've seen where you live? 52 below. 52 below zero is the coldest.
You know what? I was also looking at other countries because I was like, they have a town named Cuba, and then I looked and I was looking at different countries other than different Australian cities. I wonder how much Craig sends those really neat like stonefish. I wonder how much he has to pay to ship them to America. Oh, they do have a Texas though. That's cool. Well, I always thought it was awfully nice that I don't know when I think it was when I hit 5,000, he donated one of his cave, or not his caves, but his stone statues to be a giveaway on my show for a giveaway because I guess I didn't have good giveaways. I don't know what I did.
That's it. That's it, Steve. To live in a place where your face hurts if you step outside. Where did Bob go?
I don't know.
Pam,
You ever had to ship anything to Australia, Pam?
What's that? Yeah, I've shipped a
You
lot
ever?
of stuff to Australia and England and Sweden, and I can't remember where else all.
If you have to know, Pam, I was reading some mail and I had a long, nice message from Monica Lynn, and she's going to like a club auction tomorrow that ends at 5, and she hopes she's out so she can be in the Tennessee Fish Mafia.
Oh, nice.
And she's telling me about a dog she's looking at. She's wanting to get her. It's a rescue dog.
Oops, I don't like what I just did.
Are you still running your GoFundMe, Pam?
Yeah, but I haven't really done anything with it, or
Pam?
nothing's happening with it. So
Well, is Huawei posting it? I hadn't noticed it. That's why I was asking. Walk safe. Adele's street walking again. Home from the bus, right. Pam lives on the moon, Big Steve said. Phantom
I
came
live
from
on the North
Texas.
Pole.
Phantom came from Texas. Comes from Texas. That's what Craig says.
I just had a high wind warning flash up on my screen. High winds and 14 degrees don't go very well together, by the way, just in case you're wondering. It makes it extremely miserable.
Ed, did you get
Maybe
the did you
what
get the town
I
that Craig lives in?
oh, it turns out I was on other countries, not towns.
Oh, it's Taree, Taree, he says.
Well, let's try this. How much does it cost to ship something to Australia, Tari to Chattanooga, Tennessee?
It's going to depend on the weight of it.
She has one already, Patty, and a couple of rescue cats. And she's just decided she likes huskies. And what's the other one that's smaller, Samoan? Or we've been sharing pictures of ones she's looking at and so forth. I don't think the shipping from Australia was bad when you purchased from Belinda. It was included in the price, right? The auction. Because like if something was $50 or whatever, it was just $50. And I got
Oh,
like 4 pieces of stuff. So no, that was heavy.
Grasshopper says the link tree has my GoFundMe and the ARC's GoFundMe and Mike's Buy Me a Coffee.
Okay. We're not smart enough to do that. Craig says it's 20 to 40, depending on weight. Get down, worm. Stop. Oh, I got to sleep with you on my head, so give me a break. Give me a break.
Oh, I just heard some more huge thunder. I'm kind of
Yeah,
surprised that the
evidently a lot more activity.
lights haven't flickered or anything.
Mine haven't either.
Maybe all the leaves are off the trees, making it so they aren't breaking. I'll be right back.
It says it's minus 300 on the moon, Pam, so
Well, I haven't seen minus 300 here yet.
right? You're living in a heat wave compared to that. Bundle up. Oh, but during the day it's 224 degrees. plus, not minus. That's quite a swing.
Did you get your stuff out of the oven, Ed?
That's what I just did.
She's down there looking for anything she can find. Bless her. Ed, were you on here that night that I fell into the chameleon's cage?
Yeah,
I
off
know
your
it was scary.
chair.
Yeah, I leaned over and this chair just is like on a barrel thing. It swivels and I just got the center of gravity way too far over. I've got her in a smaller one now. I got the big one out of here. And Skipper's like, I would come
Skipper
over
really
there.
freaked out.
Okay, girl, here, let's let you get some of these worms out of here. Because you're
I thought you
actually,
just dropped your phone.
well, I did to try and save myself, but to no avail. Here. Why are you running? Here. Yeah, she's hungry. She is hungry.
Well, I'm glad the show's going good and there's so many people and you guys are doing good, Blackie. You'll have to tell us about it next weekend or Tuesday night.
I bet she sells out. I'd be surprised if she doesn't.
I'm really impressed with her stock.
Yeah. You know, three ladies, and only one's from North Georgia, and the other two are, I don't know, Arizona and somewhere else, but they like to help with fundraisers for like animal shelters, nonprofits. So anyway, they made a really nice basket, and it's worth $100. It's like $25 gift certificate to Longhorn or stuff like that. And I posted it for silent auction, and I said, don't put your bids here, DM them. I'll be damned. The first one that bid put 75 and Facebook took it down. I'm like, why can't people follow simple directions? So I reposted it.
Well, I'm going to shut down the stream because it's been 2 hours and I'm cold. And
Yeah.
I want to go get into bed and warm up.
How's your leg doing, Pam? Did you say?
Well, I told you I was able to lay on it last night.
I know, but is it like healing? I know pain wise.
Yeah, there's still some places. I'm still having to wrap it, and it's kind of funny because the skin is like really tender feeling. Like there's skin where there wasn't skin before, but it's like I've got to be really careful when I touch it because it's like feels real fragile. But it is definitely healing.
Okay.
Definitely healing. Blackie says sold out of many things and some stuff didn't move, but we're very happy with the results and hoping they come back next year. That's awesome. Awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Super cool.
All of that work paid off.
Yeah.
Okay, here's my Craig's catfish cave.
That's really cute.
His little tail's there and his face is there.
I love that. I love it.
I tried to make it a little light so it's hollow in the middle.
Let's see what he says about it.
I'm sure Sarah had like business cards with her website and stuff on them, so that'll make a big difference too. You'll get like customers for a while. But anyway, thank you everybody for coming in tonight, and thank you Grasshopper and Cat, who's gone now, and who else is mods tonight? Trash Cat. And thank you guys for coming up, Ed and Bob. And good night, everybody.
Good night. Thanks,
Good night,
Pam.
guys.
See you,
Night,
Ed.
guys. It was fun.
It was fun.